5 harsh truths that made people successful, but no one wants to hear them. Success isn't about luck. It's about facing truths most people run from. These truths won't flatter your ego, but they will change your life. They made ordinary people successful, and they can do the same for you, if you're brave enough to hear them. This isn't another motivational video. No sugarcoating, no morning routines. We have a separate video for that. Just 5 uncomfortable truths that successful people embraced, and how these same truths can unlock your next breakthrough. Everything you'll hear has worked, not in theory, in real lives. Success is not a feel-good journey. It's not always inspiring. It's often uncomfortable and painfully honest. The truth? The most successful people live by harsh truths, not because they want to, but because they've learned the hard way. The world rewards results, not excuses. In this video, we're uncovering 5 brutal truths that successful people embraced, even when no one else wanted to hear them, and it changed their lives forever. Truth number 1, no one is coming to save you. Waiting for someone to rescue you? Stop. It's not going to happen. No mentor, no boss, no rich relative, no perfect opportunity is going to magically show up and change your life. The most successful people learned to take radical responsibility. They didn't wait for luck. They created their own. You are not owed anything. You're only rewarded for what you pursue. Let that sink in. Most people blame circumstances, background, or lack of support. But winners, they look in the mirror and say, "It's on me." They take ownership of their health, time, energy, skills, and money, even when the odds are unfair. Success begins the moment you stop outsourcing your problems and start solving them yourself. Truth number 2, discipline beats motivation every time. Everyone loves the idea of motivation, that emotional high, that surge of inspiration after a great podcast or movie. But motivation is a mood, and moods don't last. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems and discipline. Discipline shows up even when you don't feel like it, when you're tired, when you're stressed, when there's no hype playlist or inspirational quote in sight. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't need to be motivated to do it. You just do it. That's discipline, and it builds consistency, the true foundation of success. Want real progress? Build a life where you don't need to feel like it to do what needs to be done. Truth number 3, people will doubt you until you win, then pretend they always believed in you. You'll be doubted, dismissed, laughed at. Your dreams? People will call them unrealistic. They'll question your choices. They'll offer friendly advice, telling you to be more reasonable. But the moment you start winning, those same voices suddenly change. "I always knew you had it in you." That's not a coincidence. That's how the world works. Success changes people's memory. When you're building, you'll be alone. When you've built it, they'll cheer like they were part of it. Don't seek validation, seek results. Let your outcomes speak louder than their opinions, because once you start producing undeniable results, the silence turns into applause. Every time.
Real quick, if you're finding this helpful so far, hit that like button so YouTube shows it to more awesome people like you. And if you're new here, subscribe for more contents to improve your life. Now back to it.
Truth number 4, comfort is the enemy of growth. Here's a tough one. The more comfortable your life is, the less likely you are to grow. Success demands discomfort. It requires you to face fear, uncertainty, failure, again and again. Growth is pain. Growth is risk. Growth is awkward. But most people avoid discomfort at all costs. They stick with safe jobs, familiar routines, low-risk goals. That's why they stay stuck. Meanwhile, the successful, they deliberately seek controlled discomfort. They wake up earlier than they want to. They study when they'd rather scroll. They train when it hurts. They speak up when it's scary. Comfort feels good, growth feels bad, but growth wins. Discomfort is not a punishment. It's a signal that you're leveling up. Truth number 5, time is running out. Whether you act or not, Here's the harshest truth of all. Time, when is not on your side, you will run out, whether you chase your dream or not, whether you play it safe or go all in. Most people act like they've got forever. They don't. They waste years preparing, thinking, planning. Meanwhile, those who take action, even imperfect action, get ahead. Every day you wait, someone else starts. Every week you delay, someone else gets better. Every year you stall, someone else wins. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who move. If you're breathing, you still have time, but not as much as you think. Before this video ends, pause for a moment and ask yourself, am I running from hard truths, or am I using them to reshape my life? Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens in the quiet moments when no one is watching, when you choose effort over ease, discomfort over distraction, courage over convenience. Every person you admire, every high achiever, every outlier, they didn't get lucky. They got honest. Honest about their flaws, honest about their excuses, honest about what it would take to win. You're not behind. You're not too late. You're just one decision away from momentum. And the best part? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent every single day. Even if it's a tiny step, take it. Because motion builds clarity, and clarity builds confidence. Let's recap the 5 harsh truths that successful people live by. No one is coming to save you. It's on you. Discipline beats motivation. Build systems. People will doubt you until you win. Let results speak. Comfort is the enemy. Get uncomfortable on purpose. Time is running out. Start now. None of these truths are easy, but they are real. And when you embrace them, everything changes. Which one hits you the hardest? Comment it below. So start small. Start scared. Start unsure. Start with what you have. Just start. Remember, most people will live their entire lives avoiding hard truths, but a few, they'll face them head on and rise. Which path will you choose? And if you're serious about becoming your best self, then remember, transformation doesn't start with motivation, it starts with truth. And truth is where real growth begins. Until next time, keep building, keep growing, because your future depends on it. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll catch you on the next one. Because when you take action, it worked.